Hey everyone, Shabby Gamer here and welcome back to another random match here on WWE 2K17. Now this is one that I put in the hat myself and it is going to be a fatal 4-way Falls Count Anywhere match between all 4 members of the Wyatt family. You've got Bray Wyatt, Erick, Rowan, Luke Harper and Braun Strowman. The first time that I've used all 4 of these guys this year, so I'm looking forward to seeing exactly how they are in the ring. Plus the Falls Count Anywhere stipulation for me, I think it's going to be quite interesting because it means we might get an opportunity to see them travel out to the outsides of the ring, especially with 4 guys in there as well. We could end up with some pretty cool stuff. We saw in the Universe mode recently that the game does offer a split screen in these sort of matches as well, which I think is pretty cool. It's a nice little addition, the split screen, because last time you got a lot of zooming out and then it zoomed out so far you could barely see anything. So the split screen's quite a good little thing, and I'm hoping we do get to explore some more of the arena if the AI is willing to do so. Like I said, it did happen in the Universe mode recently. We had a match between Sasha Banks and Paige, which was a full set anywhere match, and Charlotte made her way down to ringside halfway through, and that match sort of descended into chaos, really. And looks like we could have a pretty damn cool match for Royal Rumble. We're looking at a couple of really cool matches for Royal Rumble, actually, from Raw so far, which would be pretty cool. Looking forward to see what SmackDown can offer as well, because Raw, our first episode of Raw was very, very good. We had some big victories. We had some really impressive stuff go on. And it'd be interesting to see if SmackDown can follow up on that. Of course, we do have the Royal Rumble coming up for you in our Universe mode pretty soon as well. And guys like Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper and Erick Rowan, I think, will all be involved in that. And of course, Braun Strowman for Raw as well will be involved. I was a little bit disappointed myself because I wanted to use Braun on our episode of Raw and I completely forgot about him, to tell the truth. Then again, I did just use the card that the game gave us. Oh, so Luke Harper has got his own entrance. He's got his own music as well, though. Yeah, he has got his own music, which is pretty good. Which is pretty cool. I'm a massive fan of this guy, Luke Harper. Of course, made his return to SmackDown a couple of days ago at the No Mercy pay-per-view. Of course, he was scheduled to come back to Raw, but because of the injury to Erick Rowan being away on having surgery, a real blessing in disguise for SmackDown, because they've got themselves a real big bonus here in getting Luke Harper, because this guy here is somebody who can not only do good work with Bray Wyatt as part of the Wyatt family, but also going off on a singles run. He did very well in his last singles run, of course, feuding with Dolph Ziggler for the Intercontinental Championship and even holding the championship for a while. And I think there's a good chance he may do that again at some point. I'd love to see him in the main event picture, to tell the truth. I think he would be a nice little outside bet to do really well in the Royal Rumble as well, actually. In real life, that is. And of course, I really hope he does get back in the upper mid-card championship picture and doesn't just get stuck being stood behind Bray Wyatt for the rest of his career. So Erick Rowan going to have his own entrance as well. So Erick Rowan's got his own entrance and his own entrance music as well, which is pretty cool. So it looks like they're all going to. I don't think Braun Strowman is. I think Braun Strowman might end up with the Wyatt family music. I don't think he would have debuted. Well, he didn't debut solo early enough, did he, to have his proper Braun Strowman music? So this is interesting to see which one of the Wyatt family comes out on top. Now, Bray Wyatt is quite higher rated than the rest of these. I think Bray Wyatt's at 87. I think Braun Strowman is 79. Luke Harper's 79. And Erick Rowan 77, I believe. I'm not 100% sure because I think I played with it a little bit. I think I've made Braun up to an 81. And I need to make Luke Harper up. I'm going to put Luke Harper around about an 85, I think, just to make him a little bit more dominant. Because like I said, I'm a massive fan of Luke Harper. I think he's the best big man that WWE have. And I really want to see him do well in our Universe mode. And I'm going to ensure that he does get a lot of opportunities. So the last man to enter this match, will it be the new one onto the game? Yeah, he does have the Wyatt family entrance then. Is it Wyatt family entrance? It is. He's got the Wyatt family music, which is alright because he's going to be on his own over on... He's going to be on his own over at Raw. I might see if there's... Because there's quite a lot of generic music on this year's game. So I might see if there is going to be a song we can use for him for now, just to take him away. Sort of disjoint him away from the Wyatt family a little bit. Because I suppose if he's going to be in a different roster than the other guys, it sort of makes sense for him to have his own music. So I'm looking forward to seeing how Braun Strowman works on this game, because he's quite slow and powerful in real life, and the game is actually really good at making people look and feel very much like they are in real life. I think it's the ways your stats are distributed can give you a sort of an idea of the sort of person, because you're not, for example, Kalisto is going to be a lot different to what Braun Strowman is in the ring. I still don't understand that big dark patch in between his legs. It just looked like he wet himself, doesn't it, all the time? So bro, he looks cross-eyed, doesn't he, in that sheep mask? That's unfortunate. He does look really good, actually, there, Braun Strowman. And it'd be interesting to see what they're going to do with him in real life now, because he's dominating everyone. They put him in a 2-on-1 match on Raw this week. So it'd be interesting to see what they do next. I think they need to give him some real opposition at some point, because at the moment he's a little bit wasted. I know they're trying to put him over and build him up as this big strong man, but they're going to have to give him something real soon. Something of some notice, some sort of bigger feud. As now we're going to see all 4 members of the Wyatt family going at it. Bray Wyatt straight away taking Braun Strowman over the top, and Luke Harper and Erick Rowan stay inside. So like I said, this is a sort of a one-off. We're not going to stick with a feud with the Wyatt family. I think we'll stick with Bray, Rowan and Harper together on SmackDown, then obviously Strowman by himself on Raw. Sort of seeing what Strowman can get up to by himself on Raw. Seeing what sort of trouble he can get himself into. Again, he's only rated an 81, so he's rated probably higher than most people. He'd be able to, not 81, he's rated a 79, so he should be able to beat most people. But anybody of any real sort of danger, anybody with real sort of strength should be able to take him out. Anyone sort of people you'd expect, apart from the Miz. The Miz is 85 rated on this game. But people you'd expect, like all the top main eventers, for example. I think Big Show's rated at 80 and Braun Strowman's rated at 79, so they've got Big Show still rated ahead of him. So I think we might give Big Show versus Strowman a try at some point. It was a match that I think it has actually been suggested by somebody. Yeah, I can see it in the hat. It's right on the top of the hat. Obviously, I don't take stuff off the top. I mix it around and shut my eyes when I bring stuff out. But I'm sure it was suggested by Jay, I believe. I can't quite see it from here. So Braun now with a gut wrench, taking Bray Wyatt down. And so far, Braun is doing some pretty good work over here against Bray Wyatt on the outside, really showcasing his strength. Harper bringing Rowan back up to his feet, sending Rowan face first into the turnbuckle. And now Harper locking in Rowan into the Tree of Woe. That's cool. Sorry, you just heard my phone go off. Drew Gulak just liked one of my tweets. That's pretty cool. Luke Harper there dropping Erick Rowan across the top turnbuckle. Only a 2 count. As Bray Wyatt goes face first into the ring post. Tell you what, Braun Strowman's destroying Bray Wyatt here on the outside. Just showing again that stats don't mean everything on this game. And it can sometimes be just the distribution of stats, because at the moment Braun is dominating Bray, and it might be that Braun has just got weaknesses in things like speed and agility, which is keeping his overall average ability down. Whereas that's the end of the match. That's the end of the match. Luke Harper just won it in the ring. I wasn't even watching. I was watching Braun Strowman destroying Bray Wyatt on the outside, and Luke Harper actually won the match on the inside against Erick Rowan. So that was interesting. It was a different type of Fatal 4-Way, because it was Falls Count Anywhere. It was a different type. It wasn't the same as what we've seen so far with people rolling in and out of the ring. Unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to see the outside area, but I'm sure if we do some more sort of Falls Count Anywhere matches or stuff like that, then we might get a chance to see something like that. So that was going to be the end of this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, then please do hit the like button, and of course the subscribe button as well. It does really help me out. If you are if you have any suggestions, sort of trying to think, my mind's gone blank now. If you do have any suggestions for random matches, then again, please drop them down in the comment section below. It does really help me out, and I can get them all to the hat and obviously give you a shout out when we upload your video. We're doing about 5 random matches a day for the next few days until the hype starts to drop a bit. Then we'll drop a little bit, not much, because we want to be doing quite a chunk of the universe mode as well. And I want to try my career mode, but I'm not very good at this game, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, I've been Shadow Gamer. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon for another random match.